Welcome to the Tomyn Tech Tip, where you can get your quick tech tips in 3 minutes or less. Today's tech tip is on the chat waterfall. So this is in Zoom. When you're using the chat, it's a very intentional way that you can get ideas from your students and see their thinking. It also gives wait time, so that's a big focus of this technique. It allows you to hold kids accountable. Kids can't copy others' ideas, and it's quick and easy to implement. The process for this is, first off, you're going to make sure that your chat is open so that they are able to post publicly. You're going to ask a question and you're going to tell students to type their answer, but not hit enter until you tell them to do so. Then you're going to start a timer for the amount of time students need to answer the question that you gave them. Wait time is key. That is the power of this technique. So make sure that you give that proper wait time for the question you've asked. Step 3 is you start that timer and you give that 10-second warning. So when you get to that last 10 seconds, you're going to say, everyone is going to hit enter with whatever you have in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and you count down. Then in the chat, everybody's going to hit enter when you get to 0. So you say, everybody hit enter, and they do. And what will happen in the chat is all of the answers will come cascading down just like a waterfall. Then, step 4, you're going to give time for students to review each other's answers. And as they do that, you as a teacher are going to count how many responses you got and urge others to post their ideas if they didn't. So if you've got 3 or 4, just say, hey, I got 3 or 4 people that did not hit enter and post their idea. Please do so now. Or you can send them a private chat and say, hey, Aaron, are you there? And check in with those kids to make sure that they are still available and still following with you. And then step 5 is the teacher and the student share out key responses they saw in the waterfall. So kind of reflecting on what they saw and sharing out those key ideas. Next, here are the things to keep in mind. So make sure you give enough wait time. So it's really important for this. The next part, try to use higher level questions and open-ended questions. That way it's not just one-word answers throughout. So give them something to really respond to so that your responses have depth and they make sure they get to that higher level thinking. Then mix it up. So don't do this every time that you're going to do a chat responses, but I would do it 1, 2, 3 times per class, depending on how my class is going and what kind of questions I have to ask. And then the last part, we want 100% participation. So continue to push all kids to respond and make sure that you're holding those kids accountable. Hopefully this is helpful, and stay tuned for some other tech tips coming soon.